So hello, today we are going to have a look at some neck and shoulder exercises, because obviously pottery is quite hunched. You can become a little bit leaning over and the shoulders roll forward, so I'm going to make sure that if you follow some of these exercises, and you can do them in the car. Obviously please pay attention to traffic when you're doing them, but you could do them when you're watching the TV. You'll see how easy they are, and yeah, hopefully they'll just help release the neck and shoulders a little bit before, after, or even during your throwing session. So first of all, it's the detail that's really important on these exercises. So first of all, we'll start with just a very gentle shrug your shoulders up, roll them backwards, and I want you, again, I think I've mentioned this before, think about your shoulder blades coming further together and further down your back. So that's shrug up and roll, and then let them drop, but keep them pulling together. So that you should already feel your spine engaging and the muscles around your spine switched on. Dropping the shoulders down is really important. If you've got a mirror in front of you, it is of benefit to know that your shoulders are even, and most people do have one slightly higher than the other, and just by using the mirror you can just make sure they're balanced, and just become a little bit of aware of that maybe throughout your day-to-day doing stuff day-to-day, and just see if you could just remember to just keep pulling that shoulder back. It tends to be because you're right-handed or left-handed, and you use that side a little bit more, so just bear that in mind. So the very first one is, now I am keeping my face flat to the front, so I'm not allowing any tilting or any movement. I'm going to keep my face really flat, as if I'm in two panes of glass like that, and so I can't twist or move forwards. And I'm going to take my right ear down towards my right shoulder. Now that stretch is going all the way up here, and then all the way up through my back and into the neck, and I can feel it going down my back at the same time. So then you're going to bring your head up back to neutral, and then obviously the same. Now it's very, you can see it's tempting to do this. Less movement but more accurate, and just watch the shoulder doesn't come up to meet you as well. Keep your shoulders down. A mirror is great for this one. So again, back up to the middle, and then ear to shoulder. Keep that right shoulder, I can feel it wanting to creep up, so I'm making it stay down and taking my ear down towards my shoulder. My face is still flat, so if I had my nose on something, it would just literally be going round in a circle on that flat, like that. If you see what I mean, I would just be twisting like that. And you go as far as you can, and that you can feel it. You even feel it down your arm, and then back up. Now you could add breathing into this, of course. So you're breathing out on the way down, and then you're going to breathe in on the way up. That will really slow the movement down, giving you more time to think about it, and checking the shoulders aren't rising up, and also starts to gently take tension away just by focusing on the breath as well. If you think tension is creeping into the shoulders whilst you're doing this, stop. Squeeze your shoulders really, really, really hard up, and then let them drop back down again. And then continue. Goes all the way that way. And breathe in back up to the middle. And breathe out. I can already feel a lot of tension disappearing. Okay, so that's one, and do it for a few minutes. You know, really feel it. You'll feel your it becomes sort of less stretched feeling as you're going down, and you're coming back up, and you sort of feel that that's beginning to ease up because you stretch the muscles in your neck. So the next one now, I need you to imagine the chin must be parallel to the floor at all times. So again, no twisting or wibbling around. The chin must be parallel. If you've got a dado rail or a wallpaper or a design, as you can see in the pottery, we've got this. So I'm going to use that to trap my eyes, so I can know that my eyes are doing the level movement, and therefore my chin, and that helps a little bit. But you can do it, you just have to be a bit more disciplined if you don't have a horizontal line to follow. So Chin is literally twisting out as far as you can and goes far round, and then you're coming back to the middle, and then slowly out to the other side. This is my favourite one. And you might feel it going gristle. That's not a bad thing. And then again, we can also bring in the breathing. So let me get back to neutral. And then you breathe out on the way out. And then you breathe in on the way back. Breathe out. Breathe in. So that's the second one of the neck exercises. I can really feel my neck is feeling nice and warm. I can feel that my muscles feel less tense, and I can feel I've got more movement in my neck. These aren't just reserved for people who pot. These are really nice exercises to do whoever you are. So if you're a potter and following them, pass it on. Tell them to have a look at this and pass it on. You do not have to be a potter. It's just these are particularly beneficial for potters because that's where we hold our tension when we're throwing. Okay, so the next one, again nice and simple, and you have to just forget how many chins you may or may not have, because you're literally going to drop your chin down to your chest and keeping your shoulders and your back, so it's literally your neck just bending as you breathe out, and then you breathe in. You bring it all the way back up nice and slowly, only to neutral. Do not be tempted to tilt the head backwards. It's not the best movement for the body or for the neck. We like to keep the neck nice and tall and strong. Again, breathing out. I can feel this pretty well down to my bra strap, all the way down my back. If you're male, imagine where your bra strap would be if you were wearing one. Again, you're breathing out. This is very natural. Breathe out on the way down. And breathe in on the way out. And you just keep going. Okay, so that's the third one. They're great, they're nice and simple. There is one more that takes a little bit more of coordination and thinking, and you've got to think about all the restrictions and all the, like keeping the chin still and rolling, whatever. But I'll show you, and if you're good with it, you can have a go. The shoulders are really tempted to lift up on this one, so you've got to keep those shoulders down. So you start in neutral. The right ear goes down to the right shoulder. We did this at the beginning. This time you roll all the way. Oh, I can hear some nice little creaking now. This is where the shoulder is tempted. Keep that shoulder down, get your ear back, and then remember it's that sort of parallel to the front coming up. And again, back the same way. So back the opposite way, sorry. Ear down, roll along the shoulder. Now see that shoulder wanting to come up? I'm pushing it down, rolling, and then tilting up. Again, with the breath, it's breathing out. As you get to the midline, this is where you begin to breathe in. And then you breathe out. Breathe in. So that should give you a lovely sensation in your neck, your shoulders, some part way down the very upper part of your back, and hopefully release some tension and maybe release the muscles that you use when you're potting and you're bracing yourself around your play. Thanks for watching.